Hello everyone, welcome. Just to introduce myself, my name is Lorena Savage. I work for the organisation Emblems. Emblems is a communication consultancy firm. We help organisations identify and improve communication. My role is a communication consultant. I visit businesses, I meet managers and owners, I sit down with them and find out what they need help with in terms of their communication. I carry out research on their behalf, such as questionnaires, focus groups or interviews. I obtain that research and analyse the findings from that research. I identify underlying factors or communication issues that may hinder the organisation. I then provide a report outlining recommendations and conclusions regarding how the organisation can improve its communication. The organisation I recently researched was your organisation, EarthPrime. The task I did was I conducted a questionnaire on all you staff based on staff morale and attitudes. This questionnaire was commissioned by the CEO, and our goal was to find out whether communication and the communication mediums that management used at EarthPrime were effective with staff. The survey participants were the staff members. All staff were anonymous. Research consent was obtained, and the types of questions asked in the questionnaire were closed and open. In terms of findings, I've listed the findings in 4 categories. They are company goals or plans, staff obtaining enough information, management communication and decisions, and communication mediums. In terms of company goals or plans, 50% of staff showed that they were familiar with EarthPrime's goals, 40% of clerical, 50% of field specialists, and 35% of imaging specialists did not know where their jobs fit in with EarthPrime's plans. They categorised their plans as of little relevance to their jobs. Regarding staff obtaining information in head office, an overwhelming 80% of staff felt that they were getting enough information, as opposed to just below 40% in more than half of the other offices. 76% of staff outside head office said they did not receive enough information about other centres or about decisions made in head office, and a substantial minority did not know reporting structures. Regarding management communication and decisions, many staff wanted a chance to ask questions and hear answers from top management. Most of the staff said they were not getting enough information from their immediate bosses. Several also commended that head office did not care, while others felt out of touch and not listened to. 45% of staff in head office and 60% of staff outside head office believed that the decisions made had affected their jobs without anyone consulting them. Most wanted more information from their supervisors. In 4 of the medium-sized offices, the majority felt there was not enough information sharing at their local level. An overwhelming 70% of staff outside head office said they have difficulty doing their jobs and sometimes miss deadlines because they have not received information from their own or other sections. And finally, regarding communication channels, clerical and technical staff wanted more informative meetings, while field specialists generally felt meetings to be unsuitable because they spend little time in the office. The computer specialists, however, the majority called it a waste of time. When asked about the content of the magazine, the majority opted for more frequent, split between weekly or fortnightly, a simpler format with information directly relating to their jobs, and more detail about EarthPrime's future. Comments were made, less hype and more facts. And an overwhelming 80% liked the look of Sky's Unlimited magazine, but a majority felt that it is not relevant, nor is the information it supplies useful to them. Several requested a return to separate speciality publications. Now, with all these findings, the communication issues that were identified in EarthPrime was that communication, the flow of information was hindered between management and staff. There were ineffective communication channels. There is a hierarchical management structure. There was a lack of downward communication, that's communication from management to staff. there was a lack of upward communication from staff to management, and there was also present what's known as grapevine communication, where members talk amongst themselves informally. The recommendations I have made based on these findings is that management and head office should share more information with staff across all offices. They could have more informative meetings. In these meetings, EarthPrime could share company goals and short and long-term plans. They could show how each person's job fits with their goals and plans for the future. EarthPrime could share what is happening across all offices. They could consider training sessions where staff learn how to do reporting structures, and management could talk directly to staff. They could talk directly to staff by attending meetings and talking at them, to write letters to staff, contribute to staff newsletters and magazines, and to use more communication mediums. Another recommendation is for management to ask staff what they want. They could do a suggestion box, they could do regular surveys, they could allow staff to email suggestions to them, they could facilitate feedback, such as what content staff want in their magazines. And also the final recommendation was to allow for open communication, because with open communication there's an element of trust that is required within any organisation, and it's a requirement that is needed at EarthPrime. In conclusion, I have written up a full report. You have access to that report. Please feel free to contact me in order to obtain a full copy. Thanks.